tatlo, dalawa, isa.
No. Hi, my name is Cass.
My name is Jeremy.
And this is going to be FiloTalks for this year. This first episode, it's just kind of like a pilot. We have a bunch of different topics that we're hoping to get through in all the episodes. Like, it's a wide range from thoughts on...
Being Filipino-Canadian. Oh, we could talk about, like, our history. Like
where we're from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I grew up mostly in Calgary. And then I moved here for university.
You're missing,
They don't give a freak.
But it's pretty interesting.
That's true. I think that's we'll talk about the best places to live as a Filipino. But first, what's your history?
My history? I was born in Winnipeg. Not an interesting place. Yes, there's a lot of snow, if you have that question. Everyone has that question. And then I've also lived in Toronto a bit. Toronto, but it's like the suburbs.
And she can do an accent.
I can't. I cannot do a Toronto accent.
Go ahead.
No. No one in Toronto actually sounds like that. I thoroughly believe no one actually just talks like that.
Mm.
Maybe if you, like, grow up downtown Toronto. And I moved back to Winnipeg, started high school, and then I moved from Winnipeg to Vancouver for university.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess ranking top places for a Filipino to live. You have more stops than me. Like,
That's true. Okay, Bacolod, Calgary, Houston, New York, and then
and Vancouver.
And Vancouver, so that's 5.
5.
So in 4th place, I have to think about this actually. I think, okay, you go. I need to think.
Okay. Well, I only have three places, really. So that's going to be, like, Vancouver broadly, Toronto broadly, and then Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
Not much to be broad there. But it's like... So Winnipeg is actually known as, like, the
Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines of
Okay.
Canada. So it's, like, densely populated with a lot of Filipinos. Fun fact, the first Jollibee in Canada was in Winnipeg. I think. If it's wrong, it's right. Okay. We have confirmed it's right. Compared to Vancouver, at least, like, it's not as hard to find, like, Filipino grocery stores, Filipino bakeries.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where I lived in Winnipeg, I would just walk a block and then there would be a bakery. And then across the main street, we could, like, pick up Filipino food for dinner. And it's like, we want fried tilapia. We'll just go over there and get it. But, like, here in Vancouver, it's like you have to be in a specific place to attain Filipino food. But, like, personal preference, my family's in Winnipeg. I can't say I hate Winnipeg, but I do think I enjoy being in a bigger city. Or, like, a livelier city. And Toronto, I think it's the same. Like, it just feels like a nicer city. There's definitely more Filipinos in Toronto than there is in Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
So I think it would be from worst to best to be living as a Filipino, probably Vancouver, Winnipeg,
Wait, Vancouver
Toronto.
worse?
Yeah, because there's, like, no Filipinos here.
That makes sense.
Vancouver's a nice place to live, but if you're looking specifically for a Filipino community, I think it's going to be harder to find. But we're working on that. That's the point of this podcast. We're your Filipino community.
I think at the very last place, to be honest, New York.
Really? A lot of Filipinos like New York, or, like, I feel like
no, because I wasn't in, like, the city. I was in Long Island.
Okay.
And there were no Filipinos there. So when I was there, it was like middle school in there. There was one other Filipino and then one other Asian girl. Oh, Asian girl was evil. Like, imagine, like, there's only 3 Filipinos in the whole school and one of them hates me.
If you're watching Asian Girl and you recognize who this is, just reach out. Maybe we can fix what happened.
Wait, no, I have to cut that out.
What?
Because it's going to sound, like, xenophobic if I rate it at 4.
No,
well, I'm saying that because I can't, like, the last time I was in the Philippines, I couldn't do anything because I didn't know how to drive.
Well, it's like a subjective rating.
That's true. Well, 3rd is Vancouver.
Okay.
And it's for the same reason. 2nd, I think Calgary because, like, there's just a lot of Filipinos. But the thing is, being a Filipino, like, in Calgary is like walking there with, like, a kick me sign on your back. Like,
so there's a lot of
hatred. No, I'm just kidding. And then number 1, I think it's Houston. It's like kind of sparse, but it's sparse enough that if you are Filipino, you're kind of like unique. Whereas in Calgary, you don't. Oh my god, if you go to Calgary, there's me and...
There's just like carbon copies of you?
Not even of me. I am the carbon copy. One time, my sister was like, she was driving down the like highway. I forgot about that.
We have a soundboard. This is one of the updates to FiloTalks. We have a soundboard, so we can just...
And it's after Itbulaga.
I haven't been to a Philippines, but I grew up with a lot of Filipinos. Really?
Yeah, so we hope you tune in just for the soundboard. If not for us, for the soundboard.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so it's like, there's just too many Filipinos to the point where you don't even feel individual.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Winnipeg is like that too. Everyone does the same thing, dresses the same way. Cause like...
Yeah, especially the dressing the same way. Okay, so this one time, my sister was just driving down the highway, like I wasn't with her. And then all of a sudden she called me. And then she was like, are you walking on the road right now? And I was like, no, I'm at home. She saw some bitch wearing, like, do you know the Evisu jeans that I wear? Like the M on the back? That bitch was wearing that. And a fucking Stussy hoodie, bitch. That was me.
You can't even be mad. Because like, you probably saw that exact outfit on
I like
else,
took it from them.
and then took it from them.
Yeah. Oh, but that got me thinking, I have a note on my iPad. You know Produce 101? It's like 101
contestants.
Girl trainees. And I'm thinking about the girl season.
Oh.
And then they basically have to do performances all the way until they keep getting eliminated until like 11 girls are chosen or something to be in the final group. I've always wondered what it was like, what it would be like to compete in one of those. Like, to be a girl in there. And then I realized that's like if you put me in a room with 100 other gay Filipinos.
Because, like, that's the phenotype of people that imagine. I mean, do you think you'd win? Do you think you'd
Dead last. They're calling me.
But like, you know the sections where they do like the speed talents where they have to like show off.
Oh
something they're good
yeah.
at? It's like just an additional content thing. Like, okay, I'm thinking Boys Planet type.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's like 30 seconds until curtains come and cover you up, and you have to like show a talent you're really good at.
Oh yeah.
So like some people were like cooking really fast or like trying to make up a rap.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do for your 30-second talent show?
30 seconds?
I feel like you could code something.
That's true. I think I could code something on the spot, but my second option is do the splits for 30 seconds.
Like hold it in that.
It's like probably not even challenging, but like to like regular. Hell no. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, I don't think you'd be dead last, but it's close to the 90s, maybe. I just going back to Filipinos dressing the same way. I feel like I noticed it a lot in middle school and high school, specifically in Toronto. Like there's genres.
Yeah, of Filipinos. Wait,
especially in guys.
Filipinos specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, cuz like there's always at least one guy who's the sport guy, like the gym guy, the basketball since he was 3 guy. And he's always wearing, like, I think a popular one in my high school is like, oh, if you had like LeBrons or something.
Jordan.
Yeah. No, but specifically LeBrons.
Oh.
Like there's a I'm dead ass. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Wait, let's show the camera. This is the type. And then there's the guy who like learned fashion. and so he only dresses in like, I don't know if it's like the soft core guy that's like cardigan with the slacks, and he'll always wear like dress shoes even though you're in high school. Like, why do you need to wear dress shoes at a high school?
No, I'm thinking of, wait, I feel like I should come in.
Yeah, okay. This is Jasmine.
Hi guys.
She's part of
Student Life.
Yes.
I'm inclusivity director, and I'm here because I have nothing better to do. Okay, so what was I saying? There's like the LA starter pack Filipino, right? The baggy jeans. So, like, you know the LA starter pack, like, Filipino, where it's, like, they're wearing baggy jeans, an Essentials hoodie, and they have a silver chain, and they're probably wearing, like, Tim's.
Yeah. He owns Tim's, and he's always wearing... Wait, that's literally your fit. Stand up.
Shut up! I'm not wearing an Essentials hoodie.
You were literally born in LA. It's like, so there's that. Like, what else? There's, like, the Filipino that wears only neon. Like, you know, like Tito archetype, like, you know, like, those dads are wearing, like, only neon, like, Puma, and, like, it's, like, outrageous. That's my dad.
Shout out
Jesus. Shout out Jesus Baluyet. Love you.
Full government name.
No, because his name is actually pronounced Jesus. I'm just doxing myself.
Oh.
It's like actually Jesus?
Yeah, but like he get bullied for it, so he like now he goes by Jess. Sorry if you're watching this, like, to my father.
That's another thing. Like, having a name that is outside Western.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, because Filipinos always have these like most outrageous like combined names.
Yeah.
Like, you know the types of Filipinos that have like their name is like their parents' ship name.
I have cousins. Okay, shout out. I'll do my own shout out. Shout out Jonami. Her
Don't laugh.
her dad's name is John. And her mom's name is Amy. So John,
Jonami?
Amy,
But that's
Jonami.
sweet, that's so cute.
It's cute.
I like that.
We call her
How do you spell
Omi.
it?
Jonamie.
That's cute.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Jonah Me, like Jeremy, like with the MY. And I was like, oh.
No. We're not. I don't think. Like, Filipinos will have combined names like that, but they'll never do the, like, Lay. Like, Amber Lay.
Oh, that's
Or-
true.
Oh, I
What's
know what you
another
mean,
one?
like MLA.
Yeah. So I think it's acceptable to a
true.
point.
My mom has one of those too. Literally, I'm just doxing myself this entire. Okay, like my grandma's name is Shirley, right? And then, like my grandpa's name is Ernesto. So they combined to have like Ernie and like Shirley. So my mom's supposed to be Lainey.
Okay.
But they got it wrong at the hospital. So it's Lenny now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you, like, call
not
her Lane, or does anyone call her Lainey if they know? or
Like
is
the
it...
white people do.
Oh.
They don't know how to pronounce it, or like she'll say how to pronounce it, and they're like, so Lainey, right? And then she's like, okay.
All respect to your mom. All love.
I love my mommy.
Your parents' names are so cool. Like, they have a history to them.
Do you guys have a history to your names?
So I go by Cass, like, among everyone
Among us.
in Kaba and,
Do you want to do a soundboard?
and everyone. But it confuses people because everyone's like, so your name's like Cassandra or your name's like Cassie. And it's actually not. My name's Casey.
Oh!
Yeah. And it's like, how the freak do you get Cass from Casey? Because it's like a different pronunciation of the A.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, not a lot of people do, because, like, even on, like, records, like, I changed my official UBC student name to Cass. It's just easier than having to, like, refer to two different names. The story is, I think you heard it, there was 2 Caseys in my class growing up, and her name was Casey S, and I was Casey D. But for some reason, everyone preferred calling her Casey, and so I had to be not Casey. And it was just easier because the teacher would pronounce Casey as Cassie. So she just started calling me Cass instead of Casey. And then that's how it kind of slowly got used. But yeah. I mean, other than that, like, my mom's name is April.
Oh, wait, that's cute.
Yeah.
April, was she born in April?
She was. April 12th. Shout out, Mom. But it's cute. I think her siblings' names are cute because they all start with A. Like, my family tried it, so I'm Casey. My sister's Kylie. But my brother's name is Marcus.
Oh.
So no continuity there.
That's like the Kardashian family.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like fucking Rob.
But like all my mom's sisters will start with an A. So there's like Algina is the oldest, and then Amy, and then my mom April, and then their youngest sister Arlene.
Oh,
I
Arlene's
like
cute.
that.
Mhm.
Arlene is such a cute name.
Yeah.
I have like a baby name list.
You do?
Yeah. Do you guys? I swear, like a lot of people have one of those. I feel like that's a normal.
I think I used to, and then I realized, like, am I gonna have kids? So I don't think about it as much as I used to. Do you have like a favorite name?
Oh wait, let me pull it up. Okay, wait. One of the names is Blair.
Blair is cute.
I love Blair. That's like my favorite one, and I won't share the rest because I'm gay.
Do you have?
Not anymore. Cause like when I used to have it, it was like when I was like 12. So there were like Wattpad names.
Oh,
It was like
what, like Harry?
Like river.
it was like Aurora.
Yeah. YN.
But like,
And none of them were Filipino. Like, wait, I'm not sure Filipino. Yeah, like I don't have any anymore.
but you like want kids? Like you're talking
I
about
really
wanting,
want
yeah.
kids.
How many?
4.
Oh, that's very Filipino.
Yeah, I have 4.
Yeah, to
I
have
have
a
like
large
3 siblings.
family.
Oh, I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense. 4 boys or 4 girls? Would you rather?
Ew. Oh, would I rather?
Yeah.
4 girls, obvi.
Oh, poor John.
Girls.
No, I'm trying. There's this. Have you seen like where it's like? Oh wait, this one.
Oh my god, why does she have jaundice?
It's Metro Boomin si Balong Kita.
Wait, shut up.
Have you seen these? It's like the Filipino name memes.
Would you name your child after like a movie or TV show character? Like those white people who are like
Yeah.
like
Blair-
Harry
From like Gossip Girl or
Granger
something? Yeah.
Robin.
Oh my god, Granger.
Okay, so this is gonna be a running bit. We're trying to make the podcast like as entertaining and as accessible for general members as well. So I think every time before we film an episode, we're going to be posting on our Instagram story. So you should follow our Instagram account. It's
At UBC Kaba.
yes, that is the username. I didn't forget. And we're just gonna be asking like polls and questions to see what you guys think about certain things. Should we jump into the first one? I think we also have another guest.
Metro Boomin Balong Kita.
Oh my god. I won't even say my real name. That's just.
If you know her, you know her.
If you know Metro Boomin Balong Kita.
Okay, so the question for this episode's poll was in preparation of like Halloween. It's
Oh, we didn't even
October,
mention that.
you know.
Oh, happy Halloween!
It's October.
It's October, so to get into like the Halloween spirit, I feel like saying spooky is cringe, but to get into the Halloween spirit, we asked what your Filipino superstitions were. If you guys have any, should we share ours first, and then we
Yeah.
can go through the Instagram poll? Do you have one to
Do
start?
I have one?
Taylor?
Oh, okay. This is actually a New Year's one, so I guess I'm off theme. But like on New Year's, I used to have to jump when it was like.
Me too.
Yeah,
to get taller.
Yeah, to get taller because I was really short as a kid, and I think it worked because low key I'm like 5'6".
It doesn't, cause I'm 4'11".
It worked.
I
Oh.
also jumped, and I'm 5'1".
I jumped, but it didn't work. So
Well, maybe this is your genetic potential.
I was just cursed outright. Okay, so mine, every time as a kid when we would like drive by a cemetery, I would hold my breath and cover my ears.
Oh.
Because I thought passing and like being able to breathe meant like a spirit would like
Or like
enter
entering.
you.
Oh.
So even if I'm in the car or like not even like walking outside next to it, I would like hold my breath and I'd go like this the entire time we drive by. And if it was like a really big one, like I would just have to push through. Because sometimes they go on for like
Wait.
blocks.
Oh yeah.
But then, like, the person who's driving isn't doing it?
Well, I obviously only cared about myself. But I was like, I don't want to bring a spirit home with me or like disrupt anything.
I see.
So I would do that.
Who told you that?
I don't even know.
Schizophrenic woman.
She just
I don't even know.
You just made it up.
If someone told me, or if I was just like I thought of it on my own, and it freaked me out. I think
had a
I
premonition?
maybe watched a movie,
Oh,
like a scary
that
movie,
makes sense.
where I saw like the smoke and they inhale it and it's like you're possessed.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
that was that, and I was like, shit, I can't let a ghost
Damn.
enter. Like my body is mine.
you still do it?
No.
Oh.
Who cares if I bring a spirit home now? Never mind.
What?
Go ahead. What's yours?
My superstition, it was just things that, like, my mom would, like, impose on me. There was a superstition where if someone's leaving the house while you're eating, you have to hold up your plate of food, like, until they fully leave.
Oh.
And that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, I have a vivid memory of, like, being, like, I was hungry as fuck, and I was eating breakfast. And then my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Hold up your plate. And I was like, no!
What if
I did, but I would, like...
What if you have like multiple plates? Like sometimes you have a plate of rice and then there's a bowl of soup and you're like, are you just lifting
Put
it?
it on a tray.
So if I leave right now,
Okay, my mom she's like super stitious. She's like extremely stitious. She has so many stitious. Like, for example, my grandma too, like she gets it from my grandma because I also grew up with my grandma and then she says the same things. For example, I know this is a common one, like don't go to sleep with your hair wet because like you're either gonna lose your hair or like you're gonna go blind.
wait,
Going
what?
blind.
I can see
Losing your
and
hair.
I've done it so many times. Oh, what else? My mom told me like to not gift people shoes. Otherwise,
I heard
like
this
people will
one.
step on you.
Oh, I've heard a different
Yeah.
variation.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, what was it?
Nomi once told me is like I can't gift her shoes because that means I'm gonna leave her. Like it just means someone's gonna leave your life or like they'll like die.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard that like if you give someone shoes, they're gonna use them to walk out of your life.
That's nasty.
I know.
Oh
Wait,
my
but if you
gosh.
want to, like, if you want them to leave,
But then it's like you're going through the effort of gifting someone a pair of shoes just so
Yeah.
they
sure, you get to spend money.
Oh, did you have any more?
Oh yeah.
I do. Oh wait, this one's kind
Oh.
of. When it's like girls, like if they get their period for the first time, they also have to jump down the stairs.
Yeah,
Because
so
then they
it's
can
short.
like you can like skip your months or something.
Uh-huh.
You like
My mom was like, jump 3 steps, so you
Yeah.
only have 3 days of
Oh,
period.
yeah.
And now, wait, I don't know if that's TMI.
No, I thought it it's funny as hell.
It's not true, okay? You don't get 3 days of a period.
If you chug water, you will. That's what I do.
Really?
You just chug a lot of water and like
And it just, like, naturally
period
just...
shortens.
like it shortens. Yeah, I have really long periods.
That's
Me
crazy.
too.
Do you have any hacks on like, self-care during your period, Jeremy? I think if someone in your family dies, you have to cover all the mirrors in your house.
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
Oh.
with a cloth or
Yeah, yeah.
something. So, like, they don't visit you or something. Like, you don't see them in the mirror. But I feel like, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to see.
That's true.
Like,
I
if
know.
it's a family member.
Because I'd be like, hey.
Like, hey?
Oh hey, what if you're like naked?
Oh.
Like, in the bathroom after a shower,
Yeah.
and there's just a ghost behind you.
Yeah,
goodness.
you're in the bathroom and like Lola's just like, hey, I'm in here too.
No,
I'm in the bathroom.
There's also the trope like if it's always in Filipino like in teleseries, but if like the mirror cracks or like glass, if it breaks, then it's like someone died.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
They always do that. Like they'll like drop a cup and then it's like one of the
Oh.
characters died.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
We should drop your Red Bull can right now.
jump cut, you're not here.
So these are the ones that you guys sent onto our Instagram.
Going out to another place after visiting a wake, so you're not followed home.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like after like a funeral ceremony, my family will always go to like a Tim Hortons or something and just like kill time. I think you just have to be there long enough to feel like, okay, there's no spirits
I
following
see.
me. And then you can go home. Like, you can't go straight home or else you're bringing...
The spirits.
Yeah.
But what if it, like, goes into Tim Hortons?
That's true. The poor Tim Hortons workers.
Maybe that's why Tim's food makes me, like, have pancakes.
Oh, because of spirits.
It's
The
ghosts
spirits
making
are-
donuts.
The ghost is making my parmesan wrap.
What is tabi tabi po?
Oh, I think I know that one.
Oh, that's like...
When you're walking someplace, I don't know if it's like in a cemetery exactly or if it's just like anywhere, but like you say that, or like in the woods you say that so that no like elf spirits or like
Oh.
you know duende.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, when you enter a forest.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's like specific places, so it's like you're not impeding on their space. You're like, I'm
Oh, so you're
sorry.
excusing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, excuse
And I think I saw on another podcast, they were talking about how it's like, if you don't say that and then you accidentally step on them, like all of a sudden you'll get sick or something.
Oh,
bad will
yeah.
happen.
You get, like, cursed.
Yeah, it's like a curse, and you have to go back into the forest and apologize in order for it to be reversed. Have you guys ever watched Trece on Netflix?
Ooh, I watched the first few episodes.
It was pretty good,
never
I
finished
think. I mean, the animation was cute. It's like this Filipino animated show
Oh.
about like evil spirits.
Yeah, like Filipino, like mythical.
Yeah, mythical creatures.
But I don't know
I think Liza Soberano
Yeah.
is the dub for the main character.
She voiced Tagalog,
Oh.
and then the English dub was Shay Mitchell.
Oh.
Oh.
Which, like,
Girl.
canceled. We don't know. No.
Where's the...
Oh, wait. I said tabi po every time I pee in the Philippines, like in public.
Pee?
Like I pee on like. Have you guys ever peed like on the side of the road?
Oh my god.
No.
That's a guy thing.
Oh.
That is a guy thing.
The origin of taupo was, it's reassuring the homeowner that you're a human and not spirits.
Oh.
Wait, that's so interesting, because I thought it was like taupo inside. Like, are there
you're
people
checking...
inside?
Oh.
But you're telling them that you're a
The
person.
person.
Oh.
Yeah. That's so interesting.
Cut your baby's lashes so they grow longer.
That was just funny as hell.
How do you cut a baby's... I would be so scared.
I feel like that's
that's
not
kinda
even
cruel.
superstition. That's just like
Like an influencer
Dumb
hack.
beauty hacks.
There's not a superstition, but my mom used to make me and all my siblings watch like these like moral Filipino TV shows that like taught you morals. There was this one episode where this guy lied like too much, and then he turned into a pineapple. And with eyes. That was the worst part. I think that's what scared me the most. And
I
after
could
that,
be a pineapple, but not with eyes.
that traumatized me. I thought if I never lied for like the next 2 years because I thought I was gonna turn into a pineapple. And then every time I saw a pineapple, I was like, "You're a liar."
So wait, would you go to the grocery store and like see like pineapple displays?
You.
That is. Would you eat pineapple?
Yeah.
So you like cannibalize.
Well, they were liars.
Earlier, Jasmine and I, because Jeremy has onigiri, right? This is what that is. We were talking about whether or not Philippines has like an equivalent to something like this, like a rice, easy to go rice meal.
yeah.
I
I said suman.
but that's like sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go.
Oh.
No.
But I was just gonna say bandasal. Like it was
Oh,
bandasal.
yeah.
Like
Oh, does it have to
sandwich.
be
I don't
rice?
think right.
I guess not. Any like
Siopao?
easy. Oh, siopao is a good one.
Oh, I think
Wait,
it's siopao.
yeah.
I want to get Chopin now. You guys know Newtown?
Yeah.
Oh my god! That's like, okay, so I'm from Winnipeg, right? So many Filipinos, and every time a family member comes to visit here in Vancouver,
Yeah.
they'll be like, get us siopao. Like, you have to. And so, like, I'll go to the airport with, like, fresh bags of siopao. I'll have to go through security.
Fresh?
Yes!
They're not even the frozen ones?
No, because you're allowed to go through with them.
Oh, yeah. If it's a Canadian flight.
If it's a Canadian flight. So, like, I'll bring it as like my personal item, and then I can't put anything under my seat because I have siopao under my feet.
No, I would hate you if I was beside you.
You can't even read your book.
But it's like Filipinos really love siopao.
Siopao's so good. It's
What's your
so
favorite filling?
good. I like the one of like the egg.
Oh
That
yeah,
one
that's
from
a good one.
Newtown.
I don't like
Never
that
had
one.
that.
You don't
I don't
like
like
that
the
Is it
egg.
just egg?
It's like egg and like ham. I don't really like ham, but for some reason I like it there.
I like the adobo, just the standard adobo.
Yeah, the asado.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Oh,
one.
I like
that
the.
one's fine.
I don't eat pork, so like chicken.
Oh, right.
Chicken
right.
fire. Yummy.
We should do like a mukbang and just have like a bunch of like Filipino food staples from different places.
Can we put that in the Kaba budget?
Everything that happens here actually has to get reimbursed.
Yeah. Nard, if you're watching this, I still haven't been reimbursed.
Okay, what's brain rot of the week, Jasmine?
Brain rot of the week is Mama, a girl behind you. That's been like my brain rot.
That should be one of our skits.
Yeah.
I'm like
Oh,
behind
that's
you,
true.
and then someone
Mama, I'm a swan behind you. A duende.
because I'm short, right?
Mama, a Metro Boomin behind
What should we talk about? All of them are like
Mental health.
like hard hitting topics.
Yeah.
we
Are
should
those
do.
for today or like eventually?
Like
Guys, let's talk
eventually.
about trauma right now.
Oh wow.
Trauma? Okay. Like general Filipino trauma, would you think?
It's gonna cut from like Siopaw to like my parents used to.
I guess we can like start small. You know, like slime, making slime, right? My cousin and I, we would make like homemade slime. But it's like we get in trouble so much
Yeah.
like over just slime. So it's like what is the problem? Like what could we have possibly done that was so wrong? But I feel like it's related to like not wasting household items
Yeah.
and like using it for things that aren't productive.
Like a very not to waste. That's like a big Filipino value because like at least for me and my parents, like my parents grew up in poverty, to be like really frank. Like so if I like waste anything, they're like, no, like when we were younger, we couldn't do that, so you're not gonna do it either and not gonna make like a fool of yourself.
I think it relates a lot as well to like at the dining table, like with food in particular. You like I've learned to literally scrape each single piece of rice off of my plate and like leave it clear, because it's like, why would you leave a waste? Like, because as a kid you move your food around a lot, right?
Yeah.
But like I learned how to clean up my plate very well as a kid because I didn't want to be wasteful and I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm scraping everything into the garbage. And it's just, but I know for some people it's difficult because like if you can't eat, you can't eat. Then it's like ingrained in your mind as a kid, like, oh my god, if I'm wasting, like there's children starving. Which is like, I feel like, yeah, like as a kid I feel like it's just a very harsh way of teaching. But I mean, I'm glad now that I know how to appreciate the food that I have.
No, but you know the things at like family gatherings where they see you and they have to comment on like how much you're eating. No,
Yeah.
No, literally.
Yeah, it's like you eat little and they're like, eat, you're so skinny. Or like if you have a lot, they're like, you're getting chubby. And, like,
literally.
Can I live? Can I breathe?
And it's literally, you look the exact same.
Yeah,
Like it's
exactly.
probably just a week between one dinner party and the other. And at one, suddenly you're like skinny as hell. And like, oh, you look like you're not even taking care of yourself. And then the next week you're obese.
Yeah, and then they're like, eat, you're not eating. You're not eating more. And I'm like, please, I can't. Like, I don't know anymore.
I know.
Would you guys have like at your family gatherings like a designated kids table or like a
yes.
separation between adults and like the younger ones?
Yeah.
I feel like that helps in the sense that like at least you're not forced to go out and be subjected to that. Like you have a space, but it's still like, yeah, it's hard to hear that stuff.
But like for me and my family, like that kids table is literally just all adults now because we all grew up, but we still separate.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Oh,
hard to get
yeah.
out of that
Yeah.
designation because like my family does Secret Santa every year.
Aw.
And the idea is like there's a kid's Secret Santa with a budget, and then there's an adult Secret Santa. And I was like so pissed when I turned 18 because I was still included in
Oh, and the kids.
And my mom was like, budget is $50. I was like, only $50? Because the adults get like $200 worth of gifts.
Damn.
I was like, I'm a kid too, but I couldn't switch over because my cousins who are like still close in age with me are like, but that's not fair. Like she's part of the. So I don't think I'll ever leave. Yeah, the kitty table.
You could have gotten an air fryer.
That's what I'm saying. I have one though, which is nice.
Well, you do. I want an air fryer so bad. This is just a side bit. Like I asked my mom if I could buy one, and she said it was like toxic or something.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Like it will radiate fumes or
something like that. And I'm like, please, Mom, I just want.
It's super useful. An air fryer.
Really?
Yeah.
I want one so bad. Like, it's not even funny. I hope we do a Secret Santa for Kaba and I get an air fryer.
I don't think we have the budget.
That
Put it in the budget. We'll make extra money from the podcast, and then we'll put in the budget my air fryer. Yeah, and we can use it to make food for the mukbang.
Exactly.
Yeah, so really
look at
it's
this
worth
chain
it.
of thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like, we're actually making money.
That's true. Yeah.
It's girl math.
Do you have any like family things or like toxic things that you dealt with growing up?
My dad hated me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't like airing out my business. Wait, can you do that? Wait, I'm gonna do like really sad, and then my dad really hated me growing up, and he would just like hit me every single night.
Are you lying?
I was like, my parents actually never followed me.
You never got
Really?
the slipper?
Like only like when we were very young, because they did it to my older sisters, and then after that they're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I think he should have been hit. Do
Do you think it would have like shaped you to be a better person?
like maybe more productive? 'Cause, like me and my that's mean.
You and your sister didn't get.
No, me and my sisters are like successful. Me and my brother, we're both bums.
I feel like that happens a lot in Filipino
Oh, that's
families. The boy, especially if they're younger
Yeah.
or the youngest, you just get off very easily.
Because, like, they're older, too, right? They're, like, older. Oh, my God.
Like you're not
Their
in trouble.
daughters,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's, like, different expectations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so real. My brother's older, but he still has different expectations.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like my parents are so much harder on me than my brother. Even though, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding, like, really annoying. Like, objectively, I do more than him in life. Like, so...
Yes.
Yes!
No, I see that. And it's like, for stupid things too, like,
Story.
I have a little brother,
What the
and
hell
then
is
it's
that?
like
Sorry.
me and my younger sister, and I feel like growing up, it's like, oh, you can't have crushes as a kid if you're a girl, or you can't even like talk about like
really?
crushes, stuff like that. But then like my brother, who's like 10 years old, 8, 9, 10, everyone's always asking like, when are you gonna get a girlfriend or stuff like that. And it's like, why is he's an 8-year-old, first of all,
Yeah.
Oh.
so it's just like weird to hear. But like I see that happen a lot with Filipino families.
No, I agree. One of my friends, like, basically she has a really big family, but she's the eldest, and like she's a girl as the eldest. Oh, shout out Azumi. Okay, so basically Azumi, she's the eldest, but she's like never been allowed really to date, but her brother, which is the oldest boy, who's like still just entering like kind of like that age where like you actually start to have crushes. He already had like a girlfriend and stuff. And like I just think that's so unfair, because like he was able to talk about it with like their parents, but like Azumi has never been able to. I just think it's crazy. Like the standards are so there's so much double standards.
And then, but then on the flip side, it's like if you're growing up as a, like, I hear it a lot, and it's not like a jab at any family, but I hear it a lot, and it's like, if you're not in a relationship at a certain time or you're not like seeming like you're interested in those kind of things, they'll start calling you things like there's a word for it, but it's like when you grow old as a woman and you're lonely.
Like a cat lady.
Yeah, but like there's a Filipino word for it.
There is?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
I'm trying to remember what it is. But it's like, growing up, I was never allowed to express that I had feelings for people. So it's like, how are you gonna then blame it on me if I don't want to be in a relationship or if I can't be in a relationship?
I also feel like there's this expectation that's like, once you're an adult, it's like you have to go immediately to marriage. They're like, suddenly you're an adult and they're like, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna move out of the house? And then when you're younger, they're like, don't do it at all. And they're like, why are you expecting this huge jump in like experience and romance when like it was never allowed?
Or like there's no guidance given to you.
And there's no room to learn about it. They're just like a marriage immediately, which is like, that's not safe. Like someone could jump into something toxic because of that. Yeah.
I'm not supposed to date even now.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, that's what my dad says. My mom's like, Rachel, if you like date someone, like, just like don't like, you know, like don't like, you know, don't like forget about, you know, studying and stuff. Just, like, you know.
Oh, that's sweet.
Like, just keep it on the down low. But my dad doesn't want me to date. He wants me to date if I'm graduated.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's like so old to start
Yeah,
dating.
that's so old.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Not that you're older.
No, I was agreeing. It's so old to like start dating or start looking to date.
But I definitely think there's also like a difference in like for the generation that's starting to go to university and deal with, because like the expectation is, again, you start a family really young. And, like, so probably around 20s to 23s, you get married, and then you're already supposed to have kids right away. Yeah. But I feel like with people going to university and going to school, like, obviously you're not going to do those things while you're studying for 4 years, 5 years. So I think there's, like, a definite pushback, and it's weird to see the difference, like, especially because a lot of the time growing up, like, everyone was like, oh yeah, you're gonna have like a family, like your Lola always wanted to have like grandkids and stuff like that, but now it's like you can't give that to them because you have other priorities.
Yeah.
So I obviously want to be able to achieve like having a family, but then I don't know when it'll happen or when a good time for it to happen is.
That's true.
My parents, they're always talking about how like the new generation of Filipinos doesn't want families. And I'm like, okay, well maybe you need to like talk to more Filipinos. Because I feel like a lot of Filipinos do want a family, but they want it when they're ready.
Yeah.
Because like we grow up around this big family environment that like, even despite all of the toxic things, like there's a lot of warmth in like being around so many people.
And it's like sometimes you see what happens when a family starts when there's no preparation or you're not ready. Yeah. And I think that's like a big thing in Filipino families, like not to generalize, but like having kids really young and then like not having a full degree yet or not having set jobs, like especially as immigrants, like if you're transitioning to a place that's so new and so much harder to kind of get used to, like obviously as a kid, if you observe that growing up, you're gonna be like, no, I want to have certain things set in place.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
which is good, like it's an awareness.
I definitely agree. Like I feel like for me especially, the things that I didn't like that I saw growing up, like they're so stuck in my head that like I will never ever do these things. Especially some things that are like very specifically Filipino. Like this is like niche, but like, you know, the whole like eating all of the food on your plate.
Yeah.
Like, I'd never make my kids do that because I feel like, what if your kid gets like, they eat too much and then they're like sick and they're like so full they're about to throw up and like, you have to eat or you're ungrateful. I would never do that. That's just weird.
I think like a new thing for a lot of Filipino families is like gentle parenting.
And for like this generation in general,
Yeah.
gentle parenting, I low-key feel like it's going too far.
It's going too far.
Yeah.
There are the iPad kids, the Sephora girls. I hate them. I hate them.
I just think that there needs to be like discipline. At some degree, there needs to be discipline and gentle parenting. And parents can be assertive without being abusive. And I don't think that a lot of the new parents understand the difference between being assertive
and abusive.
Yeah, and abusive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if it's not physically, but, like, verbally, if you're saying things to a kid to try and get them to do stuff.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Like, kids, they're very smart if you just give them a chance. And, like, parents need to, like, give them a chance to, like, understand that what they did was wrong. Because, like, if you, like, if your kid is, say, like, they're gonna put their hand on the iron, you don't go, oh my gosh, baby, don't do that. Don't put your hand on the iron.
Iron is bad.
No iron, baby. Don't do that. You go, hey, don't touch that. That's hot. And then they'll understand. But you don't have to, like, slap them and be like, don't do that, you're stupid. Like, you just have to move the iron and be like, hey, don't do that, and, like, be assertive because they're in danger, and then move them away. And then you can gentle parent them and say, we don't do this because the iron is hot and you're gonna go to the hospital. But, like, you need to be assertive in the moment.
Yeah.
And, like, parents don't understand that. I see all these videos of spoiled kids where they're, like, yelling at their parents, and then their parents are like, baby, we don't do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you need to use some authority.
Like, in public, too.
Yeah.
Like, videos of kids, like, just wanting something, and then if they don't get it, like, they act out. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm just like, control your kids. You can talk to them later properly, but, like, in public, control your kids. No bueno.
Can I take a pee break?
Yes.
Can we leave that in? Because I couldn't tell my parents, and then when they would find out, I would, like, blame my current partner. I'd blame them in front of my parents. I'd be like, wait, I didn't know. They made me do it. Like, they made me. I'm sorry, Mommy. They made me.
I didn't consent.
And
hell no!
and I would never get in trouble because they'd be like, oh my gosh, my baby.
Oh my gosh! My parents tracked what we searched up on the Wi-Fi, so whenever I was upset, I would search up how to kill myself.
What? We're keeping that in! We're keeping that in! Holy crap! Oh, wait, I have to click the thing. There, go.
What I have in my notes, Darren Espanto. Does anyone know Darren Espanto?
He was my... Okay, this is kind of lore, but... So, like, I watched a lot of teleseries growing up, and they have, like, love teams, right?
Yeah.
I would say, like, Darren Espanto, like, he's, like, my collab team. Daniel Padilla was my boyfriend.
That's
but
tea.
Darren Espanto was my collab team.
Yeah. Favorite teleseries?
My Benondo girl.
Is it bad? I don't know what that is.
The sigh.
Inak kapatid anak. Y'all, what? Don't tell me yours is, like, On the Wings of Love.
I don't know what that is.
Is that yours? No. I'm not a Jadine fan.
What?
Boo.
Why?
Jadine. Also, boo Liz Ken.
Okay, I don't like
them.
them. I liked Jadine. Because, so you know how, like, Nadine kind of has a longer face?
And his is wider.
No, she has a bit of a longer face.
I know, and then James Reed's is more like, you know.
Yeah, but she had, like, a longer face.
Oh, those are ship names. I didn't...
Yeah. And, like, she has, like, the kind of, like, mushroom nose. Like, when she was younger. My family used to say that I had the same face shape. So I'd be like, oh my god, yes. I'd be like, wait, T.
Do you like James Reed?
Yeah.
I love that.
There's a picture.
Who is James
should do, like,
Reed?
a
This is not James
That's
Reed.
a monkey.
You spelled it wrong. So I guess to end off, we'll do like an exit question, or as we can also call it,
An umalis question.
After this, a few of us are actually gonna go grocery shopping together because Evo fun. But I guess, what is your favorite Filipino struggle meal? Like, as a university student, what do you kind of gravitate towards?
Rice, chicharron, and soy sauce in one bowl.
Oh.
Wait,
That's
rice,
good.
chicharron, soy sauce, and what?
Just in one bowl.
Great. That's kind of crazy.
Chicharron has good macros.
Really?
Does it? Are you
Well, I
like?
guess it's just meat. Like they've just fried
Hey,
it.
yeah.
But isn't it just like fat, like fatty?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's
wait.
enough protein that it kind of
Balance it out.
If you
Wait,
eat
so I'm a
enough.
genius.
God, you have gains.
So for bodybuilders out there,
Yeah, just have chicharron and rice.
Right.
your blood pressure's like through the roof.
It's okay. That's like normal for Filipinos.
Yeah, high
Yeah.
cholesterol.
Yeah.
I think mine is just like
Air.
no. I mean, when the going really gets tough. No, I like having breakfast for dinner. So if I have like leftover rice, I'll do like a fried egg and then like Spam. Or I don't have it often
The
because
whole
it's
can of
so
Spam?
not obviously not. But it's hard to find like tocino. But I like that as well if I can find it at a grocery store.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So fun.
It's
Tocino
so-
air fried is so good.
I like tocino better than
Don't talk
longanisa.
about air fryer.
You can air fry anything, Jasmine.
My dad would air fry lechon kawali.
Oh my god.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I need an air fryer.
Or there was one time I was really down on my luck. I just had rice and Milo.
Is that
Wow.
Like warmed up rice, and then when you put the Milo over it, it like melts and it makes it chocolatey.
My grandma sometimes puts rice in her coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
good? Oh, wait, I want to try that.
I mean, when you're really down on your luck, you gotta do what you gotta do. Rice and Milo.
Damn.
You've never had that combination? Or like Ovaltine?
I hate Ovaltine.
Oh, is there a difference
think
between
it's bad.
Ovaltine and Milo?
I like
Yeah.
Milo. I like eating it from like the can.
That's like just powder.
Oh,
Actually, I used
powder?
to do that when I was
Yeah,
Dry
it's pretty
scoop.
good. Yeah. Oh my god, it's like protein.
Okay, what about
Good macros.
Imagine you go to a supplement store and it's like Milo and chicharron.
Wait, Filipino sari stores are just like
Just,
You should try that, Jasmine. Make the Milo and then put it on your chicharron rice.
oh
I'll
yeah.
update you.
yeah, wow. And then go to the gym
I guess
after.
it's like suman. Oh, that's
Go to the
true.
gym.
My struggle meal, let me think. It's just been sardines and like any leftover rice. My favorite struggle dessert is bandasal and the Biscoff butter.
Oh, I've
It's
never.
not struggle.
I've-
Biscoff butter's expensive.
Yeah.
That's a bougie.
Bougie meal, actually.
That sounds so good. I
It's a
need
melting
that.
pot.
Okay, Rachel.
A struggle breakfast is really good. Is pandesal and like when you dip it in like hot chocolate or coffee.
Oh yeah.
That's so good. And then I make like corned beef.
Corned beef.
Mm.
Oh god.
Whenever I make it, my roommates are like, "Oh my gosh, that smells so good." I'm like, "It came out of a can."
Do you like it like crunchy or soft?
Oh, I like it soft.
Like with a little bit of broth, like soup, right?
Oh no, I don't put.
Like not like a lot of it, but like when you're cooking it, like, and then you put it into a bowl. There's like a little bit of
I'm,
stuff
like,
at the
learning
bottom.
things
Oh,
about
I
you
get
right
what you're
now.
saying.
Yeah. And it like tastes like the corned beef. So like
Yeah.
when I have it over rice, I'll make sure I'm like,
Well, that's like the fat, no?
Oh,
like the
okay.
white.
is it
I think so. Or like meat.
Favorite soup is
Meat
beef
liquid.
fat.
Oh my god.
Favorite sinigang and I will die on that
Sinigang.
hill.
It's a
What
mhm,
kind
sinigang.
though?
Salmon.
Any
Salmon!
Salmon. I like
Salmon.
beef.
No.
Oh, beef
Oh,
is
beef.
good too.
Yeah.
No.
Beef yummy.
Sorry.
Or like
sorry.
shrimp too.
I bet you like something like canned tuna. Mm-hmm.
No, sinigang. Wait, what do they put in it? Or bangos.
Colorism episode. Next
about to go off.
episode
I'm
will
about to
be.
go off.
Should it be colorism episode?
Next episode should be color. It should be all the heavy topics.
We should be
Okay.
segregated based on.
Colors and trauma.
Excuse me.
You wanna like
mental health,
You wanna put, like,
show
a
the
line?
camera?
religion. We'll sit in order of
So that's what you'll tune into for the next episode.
That's a good like teasers for the next episode.
yeah. Okay.
Teasers for the next episode. Segregation.
crazy.
AMS don't cancel us.
Hey, these are just our experiences.
Yeah.
Our raw
We're just
Filipino
kidding.
experiences.
We're speaking our truths.
Yeah. Okay, well that was the Umalis
Wait.
question.
Yay.